Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so potential buyers have more information about the seller and the business to help them make a buying decision. Before we dive in, let's go over a brief summary of this business. It's an Amazon merch business created in May of 2018 in the apparel and accessories niche. The average monthly revenue for the business is $11,625 and makes an average of $7,190 per month in net profit. The assets included in the sale are an Amazon merch account with 6,964 designs, supplier relationships, a Redbubble account, and for everyone listening, you can visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing 62030 to learn more about the business, or you can unlock this listing to start your due diligence if you're interested in purchasing this asset. So that's a brief overview of the business for sale. Let's hear from the seller with me today. So welcome to the show, Mike. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thanks. How are you?
Great. Well, I'm looking forward to learning more about you and your business. So to start us off, can you tell us a little bit about your background in building and running online businesses?
Yeah, so briefly, I've been kind of building online businesses for about 6 years now. I started off in the affiliate SEO space and then kind of over time moved into doing print on demand and merch. And then further kind of now I'm more into cryptocurrency and property investing.
Got it. Actually, I had migrated one of your businesses that you bought previously. So was that your first start in the world of online business, or was that a little bit later after that?
Yeah, that was quite a lot later. I think I've been building businesses for about 3 or 4 years before that.
Okay.
And the one that you migrated was one that I was going to kind of build upon and then hopefully flip again in the future.
Got it. Okay. Well, for this business, you started this in 2018. So it's been 4 years. So why are you deciding to sell the business now instead of keeping it and growing it?
I'd like to get kind of more capital to put into property. Obviously, property is pretty capital intensive. So to get the down payments for them, I need like injections of cash. So that's kind of the main reason for selling it. But also it's kind of been a goal of mine to sell something for multiple six figures on Empire Flippers. So I kind of like to tick that box as well, really.
Got it. Well, congratulations on getting to that point. So over these past 4 years, you grew this to be a successful six-figure business. What did you learn from building this that just seemed to work?
Well, like researching kind of products that are already doing well. So within the merch space, if you look at the BSR of a product, you can kind of gauge how many sales they're getting. And I found that the sweet spot for like a product that I researched was BSR of around 300,000 to maybe 2 million. So I would look at what is already sold, and that would be kind of what I would use as inspiration to design my own products. So I found that that worked really well. And I basically just kind of like scaled that model out and created 1,000 designs, which then sold.
Got it. That's awesome. And was there anything you tried with this business that didn't work out as well?
For a brief period, I would try and do kind of like just text designs where you might just write a phrase or a word. But to be honest, they're so easily kind of copied by your competitors that those niches become really saturated. So the best thing you can do is just create really high quality artistic designs, which sounds obvious, but that is kind of the way to go, because ultimately you want to have a product that the customer wants to buy and they think looks cool when they wear it.
Yep. And I'm hearing that across the board with Amazon FBA, with KDP, just that, you can make low content designs or products that are easy to replicate, but the competition just immediately saturates the market when doing it that way. So makes sense. Okay. So a few years in, and it sounds like you're in more of a maintenance mode with this business. Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business for maintenance?
For the past, I'd say roughly 2 years, essentially just receive one email a month from the person who manages my Amazon ads. And they kind of give me a brief rundown of what's happened in the month. And I just kind of say, that sounds good, and email him back. So yeah, for the past 2 years, it's been probably about 5 minutes a month I spent on this account.
Wow. Okay. That's awesome. So it sounds like it'd be a low touch business for a new owner, assuming they want to just continue to make the profits. I guess you can go back into a growth phase with this business.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Great. Actually, on that point about growth phase, if you were to keep the business, what are some ways that you would try to grow it?
The account has, I'm not sure how many slots it has off the top of my head, tens of thousands of empty slots where new products could easily be uploaded. I also know that Amazon themselves has got kind of extra products where you could put the designs on, none of which has happened with this account. So for a kind of like a quick increase in revenue, that's something that the potential buyer could easily do.
Got it. And of course, with opportunities, there's always risks with any business model. So what do you think are the biggest risks with this business that a buyer should be aware of?
I think this account is pretty well grandfathered in with regards to kind of, say if you create a product that's too similar to one of your competitors and they file a complaint against you. I think the account's got a lot of strength. If you did make that mistake, you kind of be okay and it would let you off. But just in general, like Amazon, like the affiliate businesses, they can change their commission structures and things like that. But that's kind of the risk with all internet businesses, really. A lot of the times you go through Amazon and you're at the mercy of them,
Yep, definitely. And that's something that anybody with experience on Amazon FBA or KDP would be aware of. So, yep, something that you expect when you're getting into this game. Okay. So, a few housekeeping questions to wrap this up. How much support are you willing to offer a new buyer?
I'd be happy with kind of 30 days of email support and 2 Skype phone calls as well.
Okay, great. And would you commit to a non-compete after the sale of this business?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Okay. And are you open to something like an earnout?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. And last 2 questions. Putting yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why do you think this is a business worth buying?
It's incredibly passive. Like, I don't know many businesses that require such little work to continue to run successfully. If a buyer had a decent amount of capital, which they didn't want to inflate away, to invest in an online business like this would be a great approach. And then there would be like lots of things that they could do to get quick wins to increase the revenue and overall profit of the business more or less straight away.
Nice. Yeah. When you mentioned on a monthly basis, you just receive an email, that I don't know how much more passive it can get than that. So, yes, sounds like that could be a good opportunity for somebody who does want to potentially not add on another job by acquiring a business.
Yeah.
Okay. And is there anything you'd like to add that you think I might have missed during the interview?
No, I think we've covered it all today.
Okay, I think we have as well. All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up here. So, Mike, thank you so much for sharing your story and joining us on today's episode. And I hope your business is purchased in the near future and by the right buyer.
Thanks, Nick. Great speaking to you today.
You as well. All right, everyone, thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this listing has already been sold, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing number 62030. And if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. And once you've unlocked this listing, you'll be given everything you need to know about this business. So until next time, enjoy your digital journey.